Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Allison and I am the woman behind Allison Crafts. So if you haven't done so already, please subscribe below, and anytime you can share my channel, I very much appreciate it. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Bee Tumbler Peekaboo and using Crystalac products. I might be moving a little bit fast for some of you who are just joining me, so please head over to the playlist section and go to Tumbler Basics. So I used a chunky gold holographic from Crafts. I always recommend base coating your cup to match your glitter. It just helps you cut down on the amount of glitter you need to use, which cuts down on the amount of total layers, which cuts down on time and cost, and everybody is happy when all of those things happen. So I wanted to test out what I could do to make it gold base without spray paint. So what I did, and I didn't get this part filmed because, I don't know, something happened and whatever. So I'm going to talk you through it. So what I did first was I sanded and prepped my cup, and then I painted on this 3-in-1 Lovely Linen. I did 2 coats of the Lovely Linen, and then I painted the gold mica that they sell, the liquid mica, straight from the bottle, and that's where I'm going to get this video started. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, everything I use will be linked right down below. If you have other questions, please comment. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and let's get going. So I'm applying with a makeup brush the liquid mica powder that they sell on the Crystalac website. I'm on my second coat, I believe, and I'm just going to let it dry for a couple hours. And to apply my glitter, I brush on Bright Tone. I always brush on a good amount, at least 2 milliliters, and I make sure to get every inch of the cup so you don't leave anything bare. I prefer to brush it on, and when it's all brushed on, I pour on the glitter at an angle so it can sprinkle down the cup. This is holographic gold from Crafts. I will link everything that I use down below in the description box. Once I've got the cup completely glittered, I'm going to shake off the excess and throw it on my cup turner. So normally I hang dry, but when I do chunky glitter, I put it on the turner and I tap down the glitter about 20 minutes later. So after about 20 minutes, you're going to tap down all of the glitter. I'm just using an old gift card to make it super flat. And then let that spin for 4 hours. So after 4 hours, you can see the coverage looks really good. You're going to brush off any excess glitter, and you're going to spray with E6000 pump spray. You can use spray paint if you want. You just need to let it dry for 48 hours. So I choose to use the E6000 whenever possible. So you're going to spray it on, and then you're going to let it spin for 1 hour. Because you can see sometimes you put it on pretty thick, so I always let it spin for an hour. After an hour, you're going to roll it in parchment paper while applying pressure on the table, just to really go again to make sure that your glitter is super flat. After you roll it, you're going to spray it again, and then you're going to let it spin for 1 hour. And then you're going to spray it and spin. So you're going to spray it for a total of 3 times, and then after that third spray, you're going to wait 3 hours before you start coating with Bright Tone. So you're going to coat with Bright Tone using about 2 milliliters per layer. This is a 20-ounce cup. You might need a little bit more if your cup is bigger. And you're going to let it dry for 4 hours before you recoat it. And you're going to do probably about 5 or 6 layers of Bright Tone every 4 hours to get it fully covered. At that point, it won't be fully smooth though. So you're going to take 400 grit sandpaper, sand very lightly all around the cup to make it more smooth. And you can feel it with your finger. And after you're done sanding, you're going to wash it and dry it, and then continue coating every 4 hours. And then after that first sand, you can sand every 3 layers until it is fully smooth. And with a peekaboo, you have to make sure it is extremely smooth. So you might put on quite a few layers because sometimes chunky glitter can be a pain in the butt. But if you make sure you have flattened it multiple times, you should be a little bit better off. So once your cup is fully smooth, you're going to apply your removable vinyl. I'm using Oracle 631, and it doesn't matter what color you use because you're going to paint over it. So I designed this myself with some elements that I had already had, but they sell SVGs on Etsy and the Hungry JPEG if you don't want to spend the time doing it. And I just put on the honeycomb pattern randomly and put some little bees that I had next to those just to make sure I had enough gold that was going to show through. Once your vinyl is on, make sure you press it down really snugly to your cup, and you're going to coat it. For this cup, I used 3 coats of black gloss, waiting 4 hours in between each coat. And then you remove your removable vinyl. Comes off very easily. And then you're going to coat with Bright Tone until it is fully smooth. You coat about 2 milliliters per layer, thin as about like 2 sheets of copy paper, and then you're going to let it dry 4 hours before you recoat it. And if you need to, for a non-glitter cup, if you need to, you can sand after about 3 or 4 layers, and then you can keep going. And once your cup is fully smooth, it's ready to go. Make sure you let it dry for about 5 days before handing it off. Comment below if you have any questions, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any new content.